when one streamer had to kick a fan out of his Uber, and another faced a major controversy on a live stream, these were just a few of the insane moments that left fans on edge. Here are Kai Cenat's streams that went terribly wrong. Let's dive in first with the shocking moment when Kai's stream almost got him banned from Twitch. During his trip to Paris for the 2024 Olympics, Kai Cenat was in his element. The city was buzzing with energy, and so was he. Known for his exuberant personality and massive fan following, he took every opportunity to meet up with his supporters, enjoy the sights, and share the excitement of the upcoming Olympic Games. Everything seemed to be going perfectly, until one fan decided to take things a little too far, turning what should have been a routine Uber ride into a chaotic scene. After spending hours taking in the beautiful Parisian streets, Kai was ready to call it a day. He ordered an Uber to take him back to his hotel and casually made his way to the car, thinking this would be just another normal part of his day. But as soon as he arrived at the vehicle, things quickly took a dramatic turn. A random fan, clearly starstruck by the presence of one of the biggest streamers in the world, rushed toward the car and jumped into the front seat before Kai could even open the door himself. At first, Kai tried to maintain his cool. He politely asked the fan to step out, trying to de-escalate the situation in his signature laid-back style. However, the fan wasn't having it. Overwhelmed by excitement and wanting to make the most of his chance to hang out with Kai, the fan refused to leave the car. It was a surreal moment, but what started as a seemingly minor misunderstanding quickly spiraled into something much more intense.
Robin! Come on, man! Wait, what's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Yeah.
Okay, you from here?
Yeah.
Would you like to be an adventure?
Yeah.
Where? Where?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna walk the street.
Oh, I see. Texas? Okay.
Picture.
Yeah. Watch out. Hold the ball. I see. Watch out. What the hell?
Kai, clearly frustrated but still trying to handle the situation calmly, began to push the fan out of the car. In the midst of the commotion, the fan was resisting, and the situation became physically tense. Then, in the heat of the moment, as Kai was attempting to force the fan out, the Uber door slammed shut with brutal force, catching Kai's ankle. The impact sent a sharp jolt of pain through his body, and the streamer could be seen wincing in discomfort, trying to recover from the sudden injury. As the chaos unfolded, fans who were nearby pulled out their phones, capturing the entire incident on camera. The footage hit social media almost instantly, and soon it was spreading like wildfire. What had started as a lighthearted moment, a simple Uber ride, had now turned into a viral incident, showing just how far things can escalate when fans get a little too excited. While the injury wasn't serious, the incident served as a wake-up call for both Kai and his followers. On social media, Kai quickly addressed the situation, sharing with fans that he was okay, but reminding them to respect personal boundaries. He emphasized that his fan interactions should always remain positive and respectful, regardless of how big his audience gets. However, despite Kai's efforts to calm the situation, the incident became a clear reminder of the unpredictable nature of fandoms and the sometimes overwhelming effect of fame. It was a stark realization that even a seemingly harmless interaction could quickly spiral out of control when things go unchecked.
What the hell? Get your on my car! Get your on my car! Oh, my ankle, bro.
If you thought this moment was intense, just wait until you hear what happened when Kai's stream got him into hot water with Twitch. The 4th of July celebration in the house was meant to be a fun time, filled with laughs, fireworks, and some friendly banter. But as with many moments involving Kai Cenat and his friends, things quickly got out of hand. This particular 4th of July wasn't just about partying and having fun. It was about one thing, pranking each other, and Kai was ready to lead the charge. Everything started when Kai decided to mess with Duke Dennis by targeting his prized D-Block sign outside his room. The sign, a symbol of Duke's own brand and personality, was one of his most valued possessions. But Kai, never one to back down from a good joke, wasn't about to let that slide. In front of everyone, Kai took the sign and decided to destroy it as part of a playful, yet incredibly disrespectful prank.
We good? We good? We good? We good? No! Get this. Oh, I got it. Hold on, you crazy. Hold on. Damn. Damn.
Act was shocking, and the moment played out like a comedy sketch, but the real drama came next. Duke, who'd been in the other room, immediately rushed to the scene, angered by what Kai had done, but instead of getting upset in a calm, controlled manner, Duke was fuming. He barged into Kai's room with a fiery temper, looking for revenge. In an attempt to make things right in his own mind, Duke didn't hesitate for a second. He set his sights on Kai's most treasured piece of memorabilia, his Michael Jackson poster. Duke tore into the poster, ripping it apart with the same intensity that Kai had used to destroy his sign. The room was filled with chaos as both sides exchanged heated words. But the real shocker came when Duke made it clear. The destruction wasn't just for the sake of a prank, it was personal. He was determined to get even with Kai, and his actions spoke louder than words. What followed was a moment so outrageous it almost seemed scripted for television. Duke's anger was palpable, and he expressed that this was his way of balancing the score. But Kai wasn't about to back down easily. He tried to reason with Duke, but it was clear that the damage was done. The two of them had crossed the line, and what began as a harmless prank had escalated into a full-blown clash between friends.
That's down too, gang.
On that, you watch you talk to?
Yo, just chill. No, not the MJ, not the MJ poster, please, bro.
I'm going, bro. I swear to God.
Yo, bro, what's up, bro? Yo. We not doing that, bro.
What was I supposed to break? What was I supposed to break? What was I supposed to break?
Bro,
what was I supposed to break?
However, the aftermath was even more shocking than the prank itself. Kai's mom, who had been watching from afar, suddenly called Duke in a moment that would leave fans speechless. On the phone, Kai's mom expressed her deep disappointment over the destruction of the Michael Jackson poster. She explained how much that poster meant to her, how she loved seeing it in the background whenever she watched Kai's streams. And in a surprising twist, she actually asked Duke if there was any way he could replace the iconic piece of memorabilia. Duke, caught off guard by the call, was left stunned. What started as a small act of revenge spiraled into a heartfelt conversation that blurred the lines between online drama and real-world emotions. The phone call was a moment of reality that neither Kai nor Duke had expected, and it added a personal layer to the situation that made it all the more unforgettable.
Right. So, Duke, I recognize, right, Duke, that my son, I was so happy when I saw he got the basement and he had the Thriller picture in the background. I was so happy. I was like, he's such a loyal fan. So he loved Michael, right? And like the chat and like the world don't know that they're like, I love Michael like, I want to ride.
This snitched on me?
Sir, can you please? Is there any way you could replace it?
If you thought this rivalry was heated, you won't believe how close Kai came to losing everything after an incident that almost cost him his Twitch career. During Kai Cenat's infamous Mafia TH stream in February 2023, the event quickly took a dramatic turn that no one saw coming. It was supposed to be a fun and lighthearted stream, filled with the usual chaos and camaraderie that viewers had come to expect from one of the biggest names on Twitch. But what transpired that evening would go down in history as one of the most controversial moments in streaming. Kai had invited a model onto his stream for a date as part of the show. At first, everything seemed to be going smoothly, with the two of them exchanging flirtatious banter, and the stream was filled with lighthearted moments. Fans in the chat were loving the vibe, and Kai, being his usual charismatic self, was entertaining his audience without breaking a sweat. But things quickly took a strange and uncomfortable turn. As the evening wore on and the hours passed, Kai and the model sat together at the bar, talking and laughing. However, it wasn't the conversation that caught the attention of the viewers. It was what was happening beneath the table. For several moments, the model seemed to be making suspicious movements with her hands, gestures that were clearly out of the ordinary. Fans in the chat began to notice it too, and the comments flooded in with speculation about what was really going on.
I feel like I'm making you blush. Like, why are you blushing for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
At first, Kai seemed oblivious to the growing tension in the room. He continued to engage with the model, his usual smile plastered across his face. But the longer the suspicious hand movements continued, the more uncomfortable the situation became. Eventually, the model pulled her hand out from under the table, and in a shocking twist, she revealed what had been concealed: a wad of money. The chat exploded. Viewers instantly recognized what had just happened. The model had been making subtle movements under the table, likely in an attempt to hide the money from the audience. audience. The reveal sent shockwaves through the online community, with fans rapidly speculating that the model had been accepting cash for illicit activity or possibly even trying to sneak money off Kai. This moment, meant to be innocent and playful, instantly became the talk of the internet. The chat was bombarded with questions and accusations, and the atmosphere shifted from playful to tense. Kai, trying to save face and avoid further drama, quickly attempted to downplay the situation. He awkwardly laughed it off, claiming that the model was just scratching his leg and that there was nothing inappropriate going on, but no one was buying it. Fans weren't fooled, and the incident quickly blew up on social media, with many calling out Kai for what they perceived as unprofessional behavior. As the clip circulated, the backlash intensified. For Kai, the consequences were severe. Twitch, with its notoriously strict rules about maintaining a family-friendly environment, was quick to respond. The platform's guidelines prohibit any suggestive or inappropriate content, and viewers were quick to question whether Kai had violated these rules. Given the sensitivity surrounding Twitch's policies, there was a very real risk that this incident could result in a ban. Fans feared that Kai, one of the platform's most beloved streamers, could be facing severe consequences for what many saw as a simple, albeit awkward, mistake.
Money. How about that? Stop posting your money. Stop posting your car. Stop posting your house. Go on there and post your personality. Show me how funny you are. Show me how,
You might look my personality and I take your Arby's and we done! We thought you were going on that thing with me!
Luckily for Kai, the incident didn't result in a ban. However, the backlash from fans and the threat of Twitch's moderation team looming over him made it clear just how high the stakes were. While Kai wasn't banned, the event forced him to reconsider how he approached certain situations during streams. What was once a harmless bit of fun had turned into a potential career-ending moment, and it was a clear reminder of the fine line streamers have to walk when it comes to maintaining the right image on the platform. If you thought Kai's close call with Twitch was wild, you won't believe what happened when a random fan slammed his ankle into a mob of fans overseas. It was supposed to be a simple, laid-back shopping trip. Kai Cenat and his good friend Chris were casually browsing the aisles of Walmart, grabbing some snacks and chatting with random fans who recognized them. For the most part, it was just another day in the life of a streamer with millions of followers. The atmosphere was lighthearted, with Kai cracking jokes and engaging with his audience as they followed along on his stream.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, say smile.
Hi. There you go. There you go.
Hi. Yeah. So, where are you from?
New York. Here you go, man.
That's my uncle. Thank you.
But things took an unexpected turn when an unassuming man approached them. The man, clearly not recognizing the cameras and the stream, took issue with being filmed in the store. Without warning, he walked right up to Kai and tried to snatch the camera out of his hands. The situation escalated quickly as the man became increasingly aggressive, demanding that Kai stop filming and take the camera off him. Kai, never one to back down, immediately pushed back, refusing to let go of his equipment. The altercation between the man and Kai became more heated, and as the argument continued, the atmosphere in the store grew tense. People in the area started to gather, drawn to the commotion. Kai, clearly caught off guard by the man's hostile reaction, tried to keep his cool, but it was clear that the situation was getting out of hand. The argument spiraled even further as the man started yelling at Kai, accusing him of invading his privacy and filming him without permission.
Have y'all been told to put the camera down?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Don't put the camera on me.
Don't touch my camera.
Don't put the camera on me. Don't put the camera on me. Have y'all been told not to put the camera?
Don't touch nobody's camera though. Don't touch nobody's camera. Don't touch my camera though. It's my property. It's my property. Don't touch my camera.
Kai, still trying to defuse the situation, held his ground, explaining that he was just vlogging his daily life and that the man wasn't the target of the stream. Despite his attempts to de-escalate, the tension only increased. The man, frustrated and unable to control the situation, threatened to call the cops. It wasn't long before law enforcement arrived on the scene. The police stepped in, trying to get to the bottom of the situation. Both Kai and the man explained their sides of the story, with Kai showing the police footage of the interaction from his phone to clarify that he had done nothing wrong. The situation could have easily gotten worse, but thankfully the officers determined that no laws had been broken. However, they did issue a warning to Kai and his team, urging them to be more mindful of filming in public spaces, especially when it involved people who didn't want to to be on camera.
My phone, don't worry about it.
Yeah, so what are y'all just filming?
Yeah, so I just go around, you know, just vlogging my lifestyle. You know, I'm Lil Wayne cousin, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just vlog my lifestyle and go shopping for, we just wanted some snacks. We came here, got some snacks. Quick question. About it.
Okay.
And then after, somebody told us not to record, and then somebody told us to leave, and then we started leaving, but then he like got mad and grabbed my camera.
Okay, but you got told don't record, and then you continue recording, right?
No, I got told not to record, and I started recording me leaving.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But they still didn't want you to record. You kind of understand the thing?
I mean, yeah, I understand it, but like, bro, he came up and grabbed my camera. That's what I'm trying to say.
In the end, no one was arrested or charged, but the altercation was a stark reminder of how quickly things can escalate when the line between public and private space gets blurred. What was meant to be an innocent trip to Walmart turned into an intense confrontation, showcasing the potential dangers streamers face when they film in public without considering the consequences. Kai and his crew, though shaken, left the store with only a warning, but the entire experience made them more cautious in the future about filming in certain environments. If you thought this encounter was crazy, wait until you hear what happened when a fan went too far in Paris. It wasn't supposed to be a confrontation. Kai Cenat had invited the OnlyFans model to his house with the simple intention of collaborating and having fun with some content, but things quickly spiraled out of control when the model started making demands that Kai just couldn't ignore. From the start, it seemed like there was something off about her attitude, an underlying sense of entitlement that would soon escalate into full-blown drama. The situation began when the model, who had been appearing in a few streams and videos, started pushing for more attention and more money. At first, it seemed like a simple misunderstanding, but it didn't take long before Kai began to realize that her intentions were much more self-serving than he had originally thought. As the hours passed, she started to ask for extra payments, demanding more than the agreed-upon rate for her participation in the stream. Kai, ever the professional, kept his cool, trying to keep the atmosphere light while maintaining clear boundaries. He'd worked with influencers before, and he knew how important it was to set limits early on. But this model wasn't taking no for an answer. Instead of respecting the terms they had agreed upon, she began to manipulate the situation, trying to make Kai feel guilty for not paying her extra for the time she spent at his house. Her tactics were a mix of charm and manipulation, attempting to play on Kai's generosity and kindness. Things took a dark turn when the model accused Kai of mistreating her, falsely claiming that he wasn't fulfilling his obligations. She even hinted at exposing him publicly if he didn't comply with her demands. In an attempt to add more weight to her accusations, she began spinning lies about their interactions and making exaggerated claims about what had transpired. To her, it was all about getting more money and building her own narrative, but Kai wasn't having any of it. And despite the mounting tension, Kai remained calm and composed. He wasn't about to let her manipulate the situation or tarnish his reputation. He told her firmly that the deal had been agreed upon and that any attempts to make him feel guilty for not paying more were unacceptable. The model tried to turn the situation around, claiming she was being disrespected, but Kai wasn't buying into it. He knew that no matter how much she tried to twist things, he had done nothing wrong. The confrontation reached its breaking point when the model attempted to escalate the situation by making even more outrageous demands. She tried to pressure Kai into agreeing to her terms, but it became clear that Kai wasn't about to be manipulated any longer. In a decisive move, Kai calmly asked her to leave his house. The model was taken aback by his refusal to give in, but Kai stood his ground, making it clear that her behavior was unacceptable. With no more room for negotiation, Kai showed her to the door, effectively ending the collaboration. While it was a tense and uncomfortable moment, Kai knew it was necessary to protect his brand and maintain control over the situation. The model left, but not before making one final attempt to damage his reputation. However, Kai had already made sure that the truth would come out, with his side of the story clearly told. The incident was a wake-up call for Kai, reminding him that not everyone he works with would have the same level of professionalism and respect. It also served as a reminder of just how important it is to protect oneself in the world of streaming and content creation. With the model gone and the situation behind him, Kai learned the valuable lesson that sometimes setting boundaries and standing firm is the only way to handle entitlement and manipulation. If you thought this situation was wild, you won't want to miss what happens in this next video.